Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're focusing on something that literally affects absolutely every single one of us who buys, sells, or interacts in the digital marketplace. We are talking about online reputation. Or more specifically, we're talking about the actual currency that drives the entire modern digital economy: trust. Our source material today is the foundational documentation from a platform called Califica.reviews, and we're going to break down exactly how they are attempting to engineer a completely verified digital ecosystem.
Okay, let's dive into this. There's a massive question in the market right now. How do we actually know if a review is real? Whether you're an everyday consumer trying to figure out which local contractor to hire, or you're a business owner constantly battling against unfair or just entirely fabricated feedback, this single question is the bottleneck of digital commerce. Think about it. If we can't trust the reviews, the entire system just completely breaks down. And that specific problem is exactly what Califica is designed to solve. Here is our quick roadmap for today. 1. The verified platform. 2. Core values. 3. Consumer services. 4. Business solutions. And 5. Ongoing commitment.
Let's start right in with Section 1, the verified platform.
So, let's ground ourselves in a really clear definition. According to their documentation, Califica.reviews is a digital platform specialized in the management and publication of verified reviews for businesses, products, and services. The absolute crucial word here is verified. Their entire activity is oriented around providing reliable, contrasted information to consumers so you can make actual informed decisions while simultaneously giving businesses professional tools to manage what people are saying about them online. Now, what's really interesting here is how they frame their mission. It's not just about hosting a website where people can complain or sing praises. No, their mission is guaranteeing a digital environment of trust. They want to ensure that every single interaction between a company and a consumer is based on an authentic, verified opinion. By making sure that every published review reflects a real experience, they're actively contributing to market transparency. Ultimately, this is all about consumer protection. It ensures that when you see a 5-star rating, it represents a genuine 5-star reality.
And building right on top of that mission is their ultimate vision. They aren't just aiming to be another review site in the crowd. They aspire to become the absolute reference platform for consulting and managing local business reviews. They want to consolidate this digital ecosystem so that authenticity, transparency, and mutual trust aren't just corporate buzzwords, but the actual baseline for how companies and consumers relate to one another.
Moving right along to Section 2, Core Values. To actually execute this, Califica relies on 4 foundational pillars: transparency, trust, accessibility, and regulatory compliance. Think of the first 3 as their philosophical core, while that 4th one is the firm, legal anchor that holds the whole shebang in place. First up, transparency and trust. Because, let's be honest, nobody wants to be catfished by a 5-star review for a 1-star plumber. Fake reviews are not tolerated under any circumstances, period. All published information is subjected to strict verification processes to guarantee authenticity. They are publicly committing to maintaining the highest standards of security, reliability, and good practices when it comes to managing online opinions. If you can manipulate the system, well, there's no trust, and they are completely focused on preventing that manipulation. Next is accessibility, and this is where it gets highly practical. The platform firmly believes that all companies, no matter their size and no matter their sector, deserve access to professional reputation management tools. A local freelancer needs trust just as much as a massive corporation does, right? So to ensure this isn't just an empty promise, they actually offer a free entry plan, allowing businesses to start building their verified reputation with absolutely zero initial cost.
And the final pillar is regulatory compliance. Operating a platform that handles user data, business information, and public reviews means you have to play strictly by the rules. Califica operates in full conformity with Spanish and European legislation. Specifically, they strictly adhere to laws regarding data protection, e-commerce, and consumer rights. This protects the buyer, it protects the seller, and of course, it protects the platform itself.
That brings us to Sections 3 and 4, the dual ecosystem.
Now, this dual ecosystem serves 2 entirely different masters, and this brilliantly illustrates how it works. If you're a consumer, it's about the ability to search out and rely on real opinions. And if you're a business, it's an operational toolkit with widgets and management panels to actually harness those opinions. Let's break down exactly what each side of this equation gets.
If you're a consumer, the tools are completely focused on safe, informed decision-making. You get access to verified reviews of businesses, products, and services. You aren't just blindly scrolling. You can use advanced search parameters to filter by category, specific location, and rating.
And of course, the system empowers you to easily publish your own opinions, provided they are based on a truly real experience. It's an ecosystem designed to give you total clarity before you open your wallet.
Now flip the perspective. If you are a business owner, how do you actually use this? Well, the platform lays out a really clear chronological path. Step 1, you capture reviews. They provide you with custom links that you can turn into QR codes in your physical store or drop directly into your email follow-ups. Step 2, you display those ratings. You get professional widgets that integrate right into your own website to show off your verified score. And Step 3, you track your performance. You get a full management panel loaded with stats and online reputation reports. It's basically a closed-loop system for building public trust. And in practice, the system is entirely scalable. They offer tailored plans adapted to the specific needs of an individual freelancer, a standard local business, all the way up to larger enterprises and agencies. The underlying verification engine is exactly the same, but the toolset scales up to match the complexity of your operation. Finally, we have Section 5, Ongoing Commitment. Califica publicly assumes the commitment to maintaining what they call an honest platform. They want to ensure it remains secure and useful for absolutely everyone who logs on. To pull that off, they are actively dedicated to protecting the integrity of every single published opinion. The digital landscape changes rapidly, so they emphasize that they are continuously working to improve their tools and adapt them to the real, everyday needs of the market.
The platform operates on a very simple mantra: more real reviews, more trust, more business. It perfectly summarizes everything we've covered today. In a world where digital manipulation is easier than it has ever been, having a verified reality is a massive competitive advantage. When the reviews are real, the trust goes up. And when the trust goes up, businesses thrive and consumers are protected. So what are you currently doing to verify the trust in your own digital interactions? Think about that as you log off today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.